Hi, I'm Jim Della Vega, and you saw that crazy weather we had yesterday, right? We got some great pictures in of that. The lightning can be spectacular to see, it can be terrifying to see, and we also know there's a more strong component with it, and that's the number of fires we saw that were started by that lightning. A lot of the situation was dry lightning. I do want to show you some of the pictures, though, that we got from viewers and folks who work here as well. And so this is a beautiful picture here. You can see the storm clouds behind it. And this was by Akron Lore, who took this photograph. You've got streak lightning happening right here. And we're going to hop over to this one taken by Cal Fire. It gives you an overview of an area where things are burning. We actually had an issue with the fires overnight because of all that strikes of lightning. Cal Fire reported 1,000 lightning strikes in eastern Fresno County in just 3 hours. And that caused a series of fires that are being referred to as the lightning complex fire. So that's one of the downsides you have when you're dealing with something this powerful as lightning storms. And if you're wondering, well, where did all of this come from? Why is it here when we didn't think it was going to happen? Well, it came from south. It came from a tropical storm. This is another beautiful shot that we have here. This is taken by Emily, and you can really see the zigzag, that pattern, the typical lightning strike. If you were drawing one, you would probably draw one a bit like this one. To make it look like typical lightning, but you get varieties. Now, this is by our own Justin Willis. He took this shot, and one of the things he pointed out on the air is the fact how the lightning is almost mirroring where the light pole is. I'm going to make his name go away for a second so you can see what we're talking about here. So you have the curvature of the light pole, and then you have the lightning doing its own kind of a sketchy impression of what he was actually looking at that pole. And when I say stereotypical, this is anything but. Marion sent this picture in, and I have never seen lightning do this, but it looks for all the world like somebody was just drawing on a pen, or maybe there was an old game called an Etch-a-Sketch years ago that you could draw around with magnetic filings and whatnot. But it doesn't look like typical lightning. It is forming loops. It's got little bonds where they meet together. Just a spectacular photograph, and I haven't seen anything quite like it in a long time. We also have this of a lot of the rain coming down. This is courtesy of our assignment editor, Sheldon, who took a picture of this. One of the things that stands out with the rain in this particular photograph is the fact that we didn't get a lot. We had this system come up and appear, but we didn't get a lot of rain with it. What we did get was a lot of dry lightning. Some places really got dumped on. They had it coming down pretty hard. And other places, they had the rumble, they had the lightning, but they didn't have that intense moisture. And that is one of the dangers. Dry lightning means you've got two things that don't coexist very well together. Lightning, and you've got dry conditions on the ground. You put them together, and that's how we get so many fires. The other thing, though, is that this storm, Tropical Storm Umberto, moved more into our area than was supposed to. It was not supposed to move up so much, and that will happen from time to time with those kinds of systems. So there's always something we're keeping an eye on if something does that with. I talked earlier today on Great Day with a scientist from NOAA and NASA. They're sending up the Last GOES mission. That's a series of weather satellites that monitor the Earth. They have one for the East Coast, one for the West Coast, and it's geostationary. So that means that it stays in orbit above your location. And as a result, you can have continual information about your location. The new satellite, he was saying, is so powerful, it can pick up a lot of these wildfires that we're talking about before a human spots them. This satellite, within a few feet, can spot the flickers in the beginning of a fire. So very hopeful that once that's online, the launch will happen today. That GOES-U is what it's called. The GOES-U satellite will allow us to better be able to predict where the lightning strikes are happening and where wildfires have been spurred because of those lightning strikes. And it's just something we're going to be keeping an eye on. The other thing to keep an eye on, we don't have cool pictures of it because it's not very photogenic. That's the heat. And the fact that we got so hot so early this year, we're doing it again today. We still have a warning going on about that heat that is out there. And there's still, we don't have much of a rain chance, but there is still a possibility we could get more dry lightning today. And it's mainly that cloud to ground lightning that we're the most worried about, because then you strike the very dry ground if you hadn't had rain with it. But if you do get pictures of some unusual weather or anything newsworthy or anything you think is fascinating, go to our website, kmph.com, and click Chime in and share your photos with us, because we love seeing your photographs and all of their glory. We'll just do a quick backup to it. This one still blows my mind. It's almost like this. What do you see when you look at that? It's almost like he's trying to make an 8 or having I don't know, a conniption fit. This one kind of like a question mark in a way. And this is more of our typical and the scary look from some of the wildfires, but another beautiful shot there. We hope you stay safe. We hope you stay dry, and we hope you don't have any problems. But if you see something fascinating, we hope you take a picture and share it with us. We all carry around these little phones these days. I'm Jim De La Vega. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.